so we've just been driving around. And I thought, you know, it's been forever since we went to Chena Lakes. So we're going to head out to Chena Lakes. In fact, we're almost there now. But heading out this way, it's getting cloudier and cloudier. Yeah. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Friends, family, and internet people.
Yeah.
And friends we haven't met yet. Speaking of friends we haven't met yet, there's lots of new people on our YouTube page.
Oh, there are.
Hi, welcome.
Hello. I hope you enjoy our videos. Sometimes they can be a little random. I'm especially random. I apologize for that.
All right.
It's one of my quirks that you either like it or you don't. It's a little shaky here. Turning some corners.
Lots of corners. We're almost there. Head through the gate. I hope there isn't a lot of people walking dogs. This is one that Kip goes nuts when he sees dogs, other dogs.
Yeah. He gets a little too excited.
We were going to leave him at home with Heather. Bean's just sleeping down there. She's going to get too big pretty soon.
Yeah, she barely fits in my foot space now.
Yeah. We weighed her today. In 6 weeks, she's almost doubled her weight.
What was it, like 34 pounds?
Something like that.
And I can still pick her up, so it's one of those like progressive weight things, I guess. Like you just keep picking them up and building muscle.
People heading this way. I wonder if they're all going. Got the same idea.
I'm not sure.
Go for a walk after dinner.
It looks like it's gonna rain, so.
Yeah. Speaking of after dinner, we're not wanting to eat now because we weighed ourselves today.
Gained a little weight.
Creatures of habit. You know, I reached a high weight about this time last year. I had lost a good amount of weight and then I gained like 20 pounds and I blamed it on the fair. But guess what? The fair's not here this year. But
there's still all the fair food. So all the food trucks that go to the fair come out and
yeah, all those milkshakes from Soda Jerk. Yeah, gotta stop doing that. Let's start eating the good food. We need to start going to the co-op market because produce is abundant right now. There's no reason not to eat it.
And even if you're not eating like totally healthy greens all the time, it's just you need to watch your portions. Because my issue has been that I have been staying up late and then I'm tired, so then I'm like I need to eat food when I should be sleeping.
Yeah, that's another thing. We need to get our hours back together. Mary's got to go to school in 2 weeks.
I'm not ready.
We're going to have to do a school prep thing. That video going to get Mary's books and stuff.
Oh, no. You do not want to know the prices of those books.
Oh, it's crazy.
You ever see the meme where it's like
thousands of dollars.
Yeah, there's like a picture that goes around every once in a while of an old news story, and it said that like there was a man who stole like $5,000 in like university college books, and then someone comments and they say like, oh well, I sure do hope that they return those 1 or 2 books. Pretty pricey.
Yeah.
And then
that's just for used books.
Some of them are like those loose leaf ones, and then you can't really resell them. Yeah, so.
And then along with the books come the internet fees for the online classes.
Yep, that too.
Pretty crazy.
I think the university started doing
good thing she's got lots of scholarships this year.
Things where I think the university started matching prices for different like retailers.
Yeah.
But the thing is, some of the retailers do sell them for more, so it's not that useful.
Look what I was going to do today. I was going to clean the windows, but I didn't do it.
Dog nose prints, they get everywhere. Sometimes
yeah,
it's just
you leave the car and they're like, even on the windshield. They rub their nose up, and I think they do it on purpose.
I don't know, maybe they like hearing the little squeak sound, because when they do that it goes squeak,
squeak, squeak. Yeah, across the window.
It's pretty funny.
They do that at home too, because the windows are low enough they can see out the window.
Our front windows are so grubby looking too. I usually clean them a couple times a year because
but here.
We have, I don't,
a couple times in summer I clean them.
Well, yeah, like
they get cleaned.
Well, I used to clean them like once a month because we'd always have like people over, but since quarantine we don't have anyone over.
That's true.
So it's just like you're like, oh, it doesn't use in cleaning everything. It's dirty anyway. Okay, well we're almost here, so
we're actually here. You can turn the camera around. See how dark it is up there. It was sunny in Fairbanks.
Okay, well we will turn this off and then get some more video elsewhere.
We've never been down here before. We decided to come to the bridge, the dam, the flood control project. I got the dog yanking on me. Bean's a sled dog, you can tell. She wants to pull, pull, pull. So I wonder what this means. June 4th, 1992, was that maybe at the highest level or something? And they're building something over here. I don't know what they're building. There's a lot of construction and things are blocked off to keep you from seeing things. There's the dam. That's the flood project. It says Joyce's Point.
Oh yeah, I sat on it. See the bench. Just making the bench.
It's kind of cool. That's a kind of a cool place to sit and watch the dam.
Yeah, the water moves really fast.
Yeah, the water's moving really fast and it sounds really cool.
It's peaceful here.
It is very. And this is the flood project. This is where all the water goes out into here.
Also very nice looking.
Yeah. Last year they
like
had a herd of sunflowers down here.
Herd.
Yeah.
like traveling deer or something.
Some scary looking clouds. We saw a really faint rainbow when we were walking over here.
You better get a quick walk in.
It was up here by this dark cloud. Oh, we're going. Come on, let's walk this way. And there's the other side. It's starting to rain. That goes into town. Big equipment. Oh. Bean, quit yanking on me. That's really tall. Made me dizzy to look up that far. big black cloud came over and it got really dark. And a few minutes later, this happened. And we're off. Going for a walk. Oh, look at the sun, so beautiful between the trees. Isn't that pretty? But, oh my gosh, we've met some dogs along the way. And Kip hasn't been out a while because it's rained the last couple of days. So, and we hadn't taken him. We took a bean instead because he's just crazy when he sees other dogs. So, this is a path that we walk down every once in a while, and we haven't gone because it's been under construction. So it's all brand new. Look at that. I mean, it's alongside a busy highway, but it's a nice path. It's a good little walk for us. Still walking, trying to get our steps in. I was short a few thousand steps a couple days there, but I got almost 10,000 in yesterday, even though the weather was bad. At least to get an exercise. And there's our animal hospital. That's the vet we take our dogs to.
Like a land marmot.
Land marmot.
I don't know, it looks kind of chubby.
Looks like a marmot of some kind.
Like a hamster.
Somebody's hamster.
Very big. Oh my god, look at that thing. It's huge. It does look like a marmot of some sort.
Yeah. Soon it will be there. What I want to know is, why is there a boat out in front of there?
The person building it.
They still fly. Huh?
What did you say?
I said they still fly. Yeah. So if you've been watching all my videos, you know that I've been talking about, you know, being the rainiest season ever. And here it is. Fairbanks North Star Barrow sees the rainiest 12-month period on record. And then we had a thunderstorm, you know, that knocked out all of our power. I've got video of that. We'll probably see that before I start talking about this. But I think it's kind of ironic that we just went out to the Chena floodplain project and the dam. This week is the anniversary of 1967 flood. It was August 8th through the 15th where they got record rain and it flooded the town. So we're going to print off the markers from downtown, and we're going to go try to find a bunch of them. We'll wander around town and show them to you. And then I'm going to go to the Pioneer Museum. They have a display there of the historical pictures for the flood that happened in 1967. They're calling it the worst disaster in Alaska's history. And it wasn't just here in Fairbanks, you know, all along the river, Nenana, Tanana, everything was just devastated. There were over 3,000 residents out of 18,000 back then were located up to the university, because the university's up on a hill, and they put them up in the dorms up there in the gyms and, you know, wherever they could. I actually know some people that were, you know, lived through that flood. So I hear the stories of, you know, them cleaning out downtown and all the trash that was down there afterwards from all the cleanup. And somebody had an amphibious car that they were rescuing people in town with that car. The whole town just came together and helped each other, you know, like they always did. It's still a small town. It's still nice. So we'll do that. We'll go head downtown and we'll show you some of the markers and see where it goes from there. My first one was a bust. We went to Sadler Building and they repainted. So the marker is gone. I imagine they have to get somebody to come out and remeasure it. But we're at City Hall. And the marker is over here. So this is pretty far away from the river. There's the high water mark. Not too far off the ground. But the river is way down there, past that big building, the farthest, biggest building down there. And City Hall has kind of like a half basement. I mean, it's got really tall ceilings, but underneath City Hall on the other side is the Boys and Girls Club. I don't know how long it's been there, but it would have been underwater. So we're 2 streets over at the University of Alaska Technical College, and there's the other marker. And that's quite a bit higher. There's my foot again. That's about 4 times higher than 2 streets over. So we're over by the Morris Thompson Center. There's a little cabin over here, and here's a high water mark. And the river is just past. There's the Moose Arch, Moose Antler Arch, Moose and Caribou. And the river is just over there. So this high water mark is pretty high. If you can see, there's a step up here from the road. I should have brought Mary over here to stand next to it, but it's about shoulder height for me. And I'm 5'9", so that's pretty deep. So this time I brought Mary, but the river's over there. We're at the Carlson Center. So the river's right there, Carlson Center. And Mary, and she's 5'4", so she's not as tall as me. But that's the marker here. And we were talking about it because today is August 15th. See what it says on all these markers?
August 15th, 1967.
Yeah. So we hit that date just right.
Yeah.
And there's Heather. Heather, how tall are you, Heather? 5'7"?
I think so.
Yeah. So that's higher. We're closer to the river. You can see the river behind her.
I'll just rest here.
There you go. And it talks about, this is an area where it talks about the flood control project right here. The planning of it, the groundwork.
I love the little white street.
And it talks a little bit about the flood. But we're gonna go in. Oh, got my shadow there. We're gonna go in and see if they still got all the pictures up. Sadler's. I went to Sadler's, and like I said, that used to be the old JCPenney building. And yeah, they had a marker on the building, but they painted, so the marker's not there. There's the river. And here we are, Pioneer Park. I haven't been in here in a long time.
Well, I've been here well, not yesterday. Wait, was it yesterday?
What? When were you here?
I was here.
Oh yeah, that's right. You came to that going away party.
Oh, that was Thursday.
That was 2 days.
2 days ago. I was thinking yesterday, but you know.
Oh, but there it is.
There's the high water mark. And if you can see, there's a step up here.
Well, I'm be walking back into
Yeah. This camera is really shaky. I don't know. It's got like this anti-shake function. But when I use the anti-shake function,
it looks shaky.
well, it's still, it like blips from area to area, and then it won't let you zoom in and out. So I think I like my camera on my old phone better.
You mean the phone that I currently have?
Oh, they're way up there. The cranes are all getting ready to fly. And this one's inside the door. They've got this entrance closed.
Oh, I had trouble focusing there.
Yeah.
That's about like mid-calf height for me, maybe.
I don't know, more toward your knee, Mary.
I don't know, I'm shorter than I think I am.
So that was pretty sad. They've got limited hours at the museum down here in Pioneer Park. It's from noon to 4, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it's Saturday. And we got there about 10 minutes before 4, and the doors were locked. There's some lady in there cleaning everything.
Yeah, so
I didn't get pictures. We're gonna go try this other museum that's downtown in the co-op center and see if maybe they're open. They might be. Who knows? I don't know. You know what all is going on up here with this Corona stuff. Bean, you want to be the center of attention all the time?
she's the star of the show.
Oh my goodness. We had a blanket up here to block her off, but
Oh, it fell. I'll fix it.
so yeah, we're kind of running away from the clouds today. There's a big black cloud, and it'll rain, and then we'll go someplace else in town, and it'll be sunny.
There's like clear sky,
and then
black,
and then black. Yeah. So we'll go see if that other museum is open, and we'll catch you over there. So we're in the little co-op market. Blooming Rose Floral. And it's that time of day, everything is kind of closed. They've got some old historical things in here. We're so sad. This was one of our favorite stores, and she was pretty close to retirement, and she couldn't handle all the lack of business with the coronavirus, so she had to close. Gallery. And guess what? That's closed too. Check out these pots downtown. I just love to see these flowers every year. These are huge. Beautiful. So we're leaving town. We're gonna head over to Pike's waterfront. And I think that's probably the highest mark because it's right next to the river. And the river reached a 15-foot flood stage. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. 3 times my height. Yeah. And I was just looking at some of the history from when I did my first little blah blah blah. And it put over 8,000 people along the river out of their homes. So 3,000 here in town, maybe a little bit more. But
it's kind of shaky. Sorry.
Yeah, 3,000. I mean, 8,000 altogether, over 8,000. So pretty crazy. So we're gonna head over there from town and see you over there. river is really, really high. Look at the shore over there on the other side. This guy's waiting. He's going to back up in there. But see how far down that is? And look, this watermark is way up here. So I'm going to walk over here. As you see the watermark sign back there. But this is kind of cool. This is where the temperature sign is by the university. And they have a 40 below club. And people come out here and dress in their bikinis and take pictures in front of the sign when it's 40 below outside. Which is pretty often in the winter. We didn't have too many the last few years. Not too many days of 40 below. But there you go. That's the University of Alaska sign where everybody takes their 40 below pictures. And there's the watermark. You see the building way up there? That's way up on the hill. It's Alumni Drive and it goes up, 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 up. And the dorms are up there on the hill. As they call it, University Hill. I'm sure you've seen in some of our other videos where we drive up the hill to go up by the museum. But walking back, there it is. Here's the watermark. And that's thigh high. That's like about the middle of my thigh. That's crazy. Because we are pretty far away from the river right here. Yeah, I'm gonna be quiet so I can talk to the peoples. So we're back home, and you know, that probably wasn't even half of the markers in town. I know there's quite a few downtown, and so we just hit a few of them. But I was gonna see, because the other museum was closed too. I don't know, you know, they've got, so I didn't get any of those pictures. I mean, there's a lot of really cool historical pictures at both of those museums with the flood. So I'm gonna try to put some of those up at the end of this vlog. I'll just see if I can screenshot some off of the internet. Hope that you had a fun running around town with us again, and hope you're all doing well, and we're glad that the flood's not going to happen again, even with all of our rain. Like we said before, you know, driving by the flood project, I've never seen any water in there. I mean, if that flood project was full of water, that would be insane. That, you know, I mean, people would need to be building arcs, because that would mean all of Alaska was be pretty much underwater. So but there's, you know, water. It's mucky in there this year. So that's pretty crazy. And it's a good thing that they built it. It was an engineering miracle. But we'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.